Hello everyone and welcome back to Anxious Beauty. Today we're going to do a makeup eyeshadow palette review. This video is not sponsored anyway, it's just me and my opinions. We're going to be reviewing the Ulta Beauty Collection Everyday Faves eyeshadow palette here. But before we get into that, this is my outfit of the day. It is just literally a black summer dress, but it also has pockets, which we love here, because pockets are amazing, especially in dresses. And then, like I was saying, the video is not sponsored anyway. I bought this with my own money. The only thing I have on is the Makeup Revolution London Prime and Lock eyeshadow primer. And then on my lashes, I just went ahead and put on some Maybelline New York Lash Sensational mascara. This is their travel size one. And then I have on my lips, the Maybelline New York Superstay Teddy Tint in the shade 55 Knee High. And then just to kind of zoom in on, or show you guys that shade a little bit. Hopefully you guys can see that okay. I'm not sure how well that showed up on camera, but like I said before, it's 55 Knee High is the shade name to that. Actually, I'm going to leave my glasses on real quick. So, first things first, the size of the palette is great. Definitely can throw that in your purse, or as a travel-friendly palette as well. Doesn't take up too much space on your vanity or wherever you have your palettes. Like I said, definitely a nice size. Packaging is pretty straightforward, just kind of like a tan, I guess, color, which actually suits the palette real well because it is kind of like everyday color, so pretty neutral colors. And on the back, it just says that right there, just tells you about the ingredients and whatnot. Like I said, pretty straightforward. That is what the palette looks like. I'll take that shade thing off here in a second. Oops, sorry, falling off. There is no mirror in here, but that is okay. That's just fine. Little shade remover or insert here. That's what it looks like about it. So like I said, pretty neutral colors, hence the everyday palette, but I am not mad about it. They had like, I think 2 other ones that had like different colors, and then the color scheme on the packaging kind of matched the colors on the inside of the palette, which I thought it did a good job with this one as well. Actually, I am just going to swatch just a few of these. I'm not going to get into all of them, but maybe just a few. Let's try Toasted Amber, which is this shimmer one right here. Also, before I forget, it has stamped in some of them, like the UBC, which is Ulta Beauty Collection. And then it's got a couple different choice, like, yeah, so it's got Ulta Beauty stamped here, and then this one, and this one, and then it's got a heart stamped in this one, and this one. And I think it has a pretty decent selection of mattes and shimmers in there as well. I'm going to go ahead and swatch this one, which is Toasted Amber. So this shimmer brown one right here, kind of like a darker brown color. Ooh, these are soft. Oh, that is nice. Look at that swatch. Yeah. Let's do this one up here, which is Mocha Latte. I'm trying to get a mix for you guys, so mattes and shimmers. These are nice and soft. That one swatch was perfect. Alright, and then there's that one. I just swatched right there. Let's just do like one more shimmer. Let's try Wake Up Call, which is kind of like this kind of pinky shimmer right up here. These shades are really, really soft. There's that one, and we'll just do it right here. That's pretty. It's like almost skin tone in my hand color, but you can see that. That's pretty. Alright. Can't always tell by swatches, which is why we test things here on this channel. sure my headband doesn't fall off. Okay, I'm gonna go in with a clean brush here, and the first shade I want to use, I'm kind of really digging these purples in here, so I'm going to go in with Daydream, which is this one right here. It's kind of matte purple, kind of almost plum, maybe lavenderish color. I guess not plum, but like lavender maybe color, and I'm going to put that all over the eyes. A little bit of fallout right here, as you can see, but fallout does not bother me at all. I mean, I feel like you're going to have that with whatever you're using, personally. And I tend to go heavy-handed with eyeshadow anyway, so it could just be me as well. Definitely a pretty color. Mainly when I do like these eyeshadow palette reviews in particular, I look for like pigment and like blendability. And so far she is pigmented. I'm trying to save all comments towards the end, but yeah, she is pigmented and we like that. Normally I go with like a colorful palette too, so I'm kind of surprised I gravitated towards this one. That's alright, I like using neutrals once in a while. It's nice, change of pace. Okay, and then of course, do the same thing on the other side. My dog crying outside the door, she'll be fine. So we'll let her in after I'm done with the video. Okay, so far, this is kind of what we're looking like here. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my finger, and I'm going to go in with this shade, I think right up here in Charmed. It's a kind of like a purpley shimmer with like, I don't know, a hint of something else in there. Maybe like silver, or not silver, but bronze. It's that one right there. Maybe like bronze, that's what that is. So silver, kind of like a pinky purple bronze, if that makes sense. That's gonna be pretty. And I'm gonna put that all over the eye. I'm trying to use as many colors as I possibly can for you guys. Ooh, that's pretty. And I'm just keeping it on the eyelid, not in the upper portion of my eye here. And as always, we will save cleanup towards the end of the video. Alright, I'm done with that brush, and then I'm going to go on with this clean blending brush here and just kind of blend this. My dad's out there with her, so it's not like she doesn't have company. Some of the shimmer kind of went up into the upper eye, but that's okay. We're going to clean that up here in a minute, and I'm just blending all this out. Making it look like it belongs on my eye instead of just sitting there on top of it. Okay, And then I'm going to take this little tiny brush, and in the inner corner of my eye, I am going to use Flutter. This is this shimmer shade right here. Kind of white, pinky undertones in there. Oh, that's pretty. Just to kind of give the inner eye a little bit of a pop of color. Ooh, I love it. And then I'm going to follow it up with this liner brush here. I like to use that to kind of line my eyes. I'm trying to use as many colors as I can for you guys, like I was saying. So I'm going to go in with this Chocolate Kiss, which is like this dark brown shade right here on the bottom. And I'm just going to use that kind of like as an eyeliner to line my eyes with. So you guys get kind of like the full effect of this palette instead of me just using 2 colors and calling it a day. Okay, and I think I am going to be done with this palette. I am just going to go ahead and close it for right now. Get my final thoughts here after I clean up. Nothing much to clean up here lately I'm going to use the Neutrogena makeup remover, so they're cleaning wipes here. I've been using these as of lately. Oops, don't need more than one. Like I said, I tend to go in heavy-handed with my eyeshadow, so a lot of it's not the palette's fault, it is the user, which is me in this case. Sorry, the neighbors are outside talking. So if you can hear them, I apologize. Alright guys, let me just take this headband off here. I actually really liked how this makeup look turned out. It's actually really, really pretty. My final thoughts about this eyeshadow palette here, like I said, the packaging is nice. Like, that is solid, hard plastic, by the way, so you don't have to worry about breaking, or you don't have to worry about it breaking too easy. I hate, like, brittle packaging where if you bump into it once, the shades just crumble. The size is really, really nice, too. Perfect for travel or putting in your purse or on your vanity. It doesn't have a mirror in there, which kind of stinks, but that's alright. I can get past it. It also has like little fading hearts in the background. I'm not sure how well you guys will be able to tell, but anyway, I can excuse not having the mirror. That's just my personal preference. This is just one of the example of the looks you can create with this palette. I think you can create a pretty look with this. Definitely has everyday shades on there, so you can wear this to work, if you have a meeting, grocery shopping, or around the house if you wanted to, date night, if you've got an event to go to, what have you. Do you think these colors would be perfect? Also, for everyday use, if you're just going grocery shopping as well, and you wanted to throw on a little bit of makeup. I can't remember the exact price of this, but I think it was $25. Don't quote me on there. You may get on the website and make something completely different, but it wasn't that terrible for, I personally think, for Ulta Beauty itself, if that makes sense. Also, if you guys got reward points there, I'm sure you can get this off a little bit more too. But anyways, definitely like this. I'm going to check out more stuff from the Ulta Beauty Collection as well. Maybe some of these other eyeshadow palettes I seen there that were really cute. All in all, I like this palette, guys. I recommend it to you. Give this 2 thumbs up. And also, this video is not sponsored. Like I said earlier, I'm not trying to sell this palette to you. It's just, you know, I do recommend it, and if you guys like it, you should go out and check it out too. I'm going to quit rambling for the day. That's going to be it for me. Thank you guys for liking, commenting, subscribing, just watching my videos. It means the world to me. And as always, if you haven't yet, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of me. I appreciate that too in my ever-growing channel. That's right, guys. That's it. I'm going to head out, and I will see you soon for another new video, and hope you guys are having a great day. Bye, guys.